Hey guys, welcome to the show. Normally I'm defending terrible movies that are so bad they're good, and I can generally understand where and why people don't like them. But in this episode, we're going to take a look at a movie that most viewers don't rate, and I just don't understand why. Okay, so there's probably going to be some mild spoilers in this episode, so just a warning.
Now a warning?
Supergirl the movie came out in 1984. It was directed by Juno Schwark, probably mispronounced that, sorry, and it starred the unknown Helen Slater in the lead role of Supergirl.
Hello.
The film's creators had hoped for some success casting an unknown performer as the lead character. Pretty much the same way as Christopher Reeve was the 1978 Superman movie.
Excuse me.
The problem was, a lot of people didn't like Helen Slater as Supergirl, and they still don't.
Leave this place and do no harm.
I first saw this movie when I was probably 5 or 6 years old, and I loved it in all its cheesy, over-the-top comic book glory. But even then, I didn't like Helen Slater as Supergirl.
I don't believe you.
I don't know why, she just pissed me off.
I don't like that language.
It wasn't until I was older and I'd watched the movie like 300 times that I finally found what the movie's creators saw in Helen Slater. She plays the innocent part really well.
You're nuts, you know that?
Okay, so she's a bit wooden at times, especially when she's playing the part of Supergirl's alter ego, Linda Lee.
I'm Linda Lee.
But this somehow helps you believe just how alien this world is to her.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Of course she's confused.
Our ways are not your ways.
Okay, so basically the story is this. Kara, or Supergirl, needs to go from her homeland of Argo City to retrieve her people's power source, the Omega Hedron, in all its glory. Could not find one online to add to my collection of earth-shattering objects. Gutted. But while we're on the subject...
What is it?
The Burundi wand.
Pure, unadulterated evil. Anyway, excellent props aside, as it's a superhero movie, Supergirl's not just going to get here, find the object she's looking for, go home and save the day. We're going to need somebody in there to cause some havoc. We need a bad guy. Or girl.
I'm looking for some person called...
Ladies and gentlemen, Faye Dunaway.
Madame Selina.
Faye Dunaway plays the part of the witch Selina, who, like any proper villain, has got plans for world domination.
I'll make everybody love me.
I love when you get awesome actors playing the part of the bad guys in these types of movies, and Faye knocks this bad boy right out the park.
Wow, home run.
She knows when to overact and when to reel it back in, and she simply steals every scene that she's in, but I think a little bit of that must go to her sidekick Bianca, played by Brenda Vaccaro.
Oh God, that's awful. That's never gonna work.
But as much as Brenda Vaccaro was superb, Brenda, we love your work. Could the part of Bianca have been played by Carrie Fisher?
Wave, or he might do something really awful.
Before we talk about other notable cast members, I just want to mention that I think that some of the special effects used in this movie are amazing for the time. The scene in the forest when Supergirl's just discovered that she can fly, for example, and she's bouncing about like a ballerina, it's pretty cool. It's got a kind of fairy tale feel going on, and it's even more impressive when you think this came out in 1984. There's no bullshit green screen effects for this shot, it's just practical effects. She's on strings, in a forest. Awesome. However, what I just said does not apply to when Supergirl's in the clutches of the evil shadow monster demon towards the end of the movie. It looks awful. Really, really awful. But at least the monster sounds good. The soundtrack to this movie is by far the strongest thing that it's got going for it. But that's no disrespect to the movie itself. The music was by Jerry Goldsmith. Now, whether you're familiar with that name or not, he was responsible for the music from these movies that you know, and many, many, many more. He's a total legend. Thanks to Jerry Goldsmith, Supergirl is one of those movies that can have you a nice, calm, soothing moment, but then a few well-timed musical cues later, you're jumping out your chair in excitement. Or the music changes and you find yourself pleading with Ethan just to not do it. Don't do it, Ethan! Or when Supergirl's trying to escape the Phantom Zone.
I can't!
The key moments of music are perfect to get you really behind her and rooting for her. Flowers. Okay, so we talked about Faye Dunaway and her sidekick Bianca, who could have been Carrie Fisher. But what of the other cast members I hear you say?
Fuck you. I prefer blondes.
Well, how about Peter O'Toole?
Silly question. Did you not study six-dimensional geometry at school?
Peter Cook?
Without me, you'd still be reading tea leaves at Lake Tahoe.
Hart Bochner?
Hello.
The Putz from Die Hard.
Hans. Bobby.
Putz.
It's a nice recipe of cast if you ask me, because by surrounding the young, inexperienced Helen Slater with some heavyweights like Peter Cook, Peter O'Toole, Faye Dunaway, you got a nice blend of acting skills that must have helped her during the making of this movie. You need to remember, Helen Slater was only like 19 or 20 at the time of this movie's making. Special mention goes to the Phantom Zone in this movie.
The Phantom Zone.
Shout out to the Phantom Zone. Phantom Zone.
The Phantom Zone.
Okay, if the Phantom Zone means nothing to you, that's okay. It's basically a jail outside the space-time continuum. Whatever the hell that is.
Where am I?
Oh, you stone.
If you are familiar with the Phantom Zone, then you'll know this is where Jor-El, or Superman's dad, sent General Zod.
You will bow down before me!
Non. And Ursa, played by Sarah Douglas.
I have powers beyond reason here.
I'm mentioning the Phantom Zone because for fans of the Superman movies, this is the first time you actually get to see the inside, and it's awesome. It gives you a feeling of utter hopelessness with no escape. It's like a void. John?
How could you forget about the wasp?
So let's wrap this bad boy up. Supergirl the movie came out in 1984 and it scored 4.4. Remember what the doctor told you?
Oh!
Go to your happy place.
Gotcha.
Go to your happy place. Go to your happy place. Bottom line, it's a comic book movie for the 80s, and while some of the special effects are great, the pace and acting do have uneven feels to them. And the movie does have its flaws. Like, where does she get her costume from? Why does she fly in and out of water to travel through space?
It's only a model.
Why does she go to school when she's here on Earth?
5,271,009,010.
What did she get to eat in that chicken joint? And what the
I'm serious, Brandon.
is actually in that bottle of squirt?
Sure, you won't have a squirt?
All of these problems and undeveloped ideas are okay because just listening to that music. If anything, turn off your TV and listen to it like a radio show. It's amazing.
Sure, you won't have a squirt?
All of these problems and undeveloped ideas are okay because just listening to that music. If anything, just turn off your TV and listen to it like a radio show. Amazing.
Squirt?
All of these problems and undeveloped ideas are okay because... Sorry guys, there's something wrong.
Squirt?
All of these problems and undeveloped ideas are okay because... Just listening to that music. I'm sorry guys, there's something wrong here. As always, thanks for watching. Take care. And remember,
Nobody's perfect.
it begins. Car. We're going to take a look at a movie that I just don't understand. Whatever. Hey guys, welcome to the show. Now in this episode, hey guys, welcome to the show. Normally I'm defending movies that are... Can I get by the first line? I mean, seriously. We done? Helen Slater as the unknown lead role of... needs to go from her homeland to our... Remember how I've always got that problem in my chair? I'm going to stop things right now and fix this. Let's see how it goes. So, 5 minutes later, and okay, we do say goodbye to Supergirl. Needs to go to Earth from her homeland to Rara.
Rabbit.
Faye Dunaway plays the cello. Faye Dunaway plays the part of a cello. The musical cues. I don't know what's worse, my acting ability or having to wait for these cars. You find yourself pleading with Ethan. There's a sentence for you to try say, pleading with Ethan. Sounds like some sort of emo band. Can you see what I need to deal with here? Run along, Sid. And the movie does have their flaws. Its flaws. Bottom line, it's a comic book. It's a comic book. Bottom line, it's a car. It's a comic book. Bottom line, it's a comic book. What's a mook? I know what a mookie is. It's that guy for Ghoulies 3.
I used to think that you were so cool.
Mookie, I'm sorry.
Me too.
Na, 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 na.